It's been a minute since I made a video like this. I've say almost 2 months. I think in July I just made like 3 or so, and I've barely even uploaded it. But yeah, it's been a minute. I don't even know if the lighting is good or you can see me or whatever. I don't really care, man. What I just want to say is this period has been like the lowest point of my life so far. That is like the life of experience so far. This period has felt like the lowest. So maybe in the future there might be worse to come that I've not even seen. But so far this period has felt like the lowest, and I don't want to go into too much details, because like I don't want to make this video long. My phone battery is low, and the lighting is kind of bad. But basically, it's still this the whole trying to make my school fees back situation and all that. The time I recorded the very first video for that stuff, it was November. So that was November last year, 2023. Today as I'm recording this video is August 19, 2024. And I couldn't make the school fees back. I've still not been able to make it back. And yeah, it sucked. So since I was thinking, I would have just like I would have gotten kicked out of school or something like that. Well, fortunately, I'm still kind of in school somehow. I think there's still hope. Yeah, there's definitely still hope. But the things are so many series of events made me feel like this is the lowest point, because it just felt like I was just feeling failure after failure after failure after failure. And just literally last week, or in fact a few days ago, I literally felt terribly sick. Okay, not super terribly, but I felt pretty damn sick that I couldn't do anything. My body was like just broken, basically. And I had crazy headache, and I won't feel like literally I came outside to go and do something, and I just like almost fainted, because that's how sick I was. That's how fucked up I was. Well, I'm doing better now. Yeah, I'm doing fine now and everything. But all these events just compiled together made me feel like this is the lowest point of my life. But I don't want to make this video long, like I said. So I'm just going to kind of document everything. So, the school fees one I've said it before, which was like earlier. Then around May, when I finally, managed to gather the money for the school fees, it was almost complete. Also documented it here. I went to go and play sports betting. I lost it all. That was another low point. Then, I've been trying to start business or whatever. And I couldn't, trying to start a hustle, trying to make money online, trying to do all these things. I just couldn't make it work. So that's also kind of added to it. Then recently, around July, in school, our electricity was having issues. So, it was causing problems for the school and everything. So the school told everybody to just go home till they resolve it. So while we were at home, I wanted to use that period to grind, work really hard, so I can go back and make the school fees and everything. And I couldn't do it. So before then, there was this computer, from the place I did IT. I became relatively close to them, with the people and all that. So I don't necessarily like to call it stealing, because to some degree it's not exactly stealing. But well, I guess if it's not your own, yes, it's stealing. But I took one of their computers anyway. Then I was planning of selling it, and I tried to sell it. So it seems that day, this would probably be another story for another day. But in summary, I couldn't sell it. Nobody agreed to buy. So that also added to the failure, because in my mind I was like, okay, that was the Hail Mary sign. If I can sell this computer, obviously I'll be able to pay off the fees. And nobody agreed to buy. So just things like that, I was always overthinking, constantly changing business model to business model to business model to business model. Couldn't stick to one thing, this one. Then so many other things like that. Then also I fell sick just a few days ago, like I said. And that was everything combined, not just that, so many other things. So I don't want to make this video long. Maybe later in the future I'll go into in depth in more of these stories in these areas and all that. But all these things, combined, basically, I just felt like shit. It's basically felt, oh yeah, and also for my school career, even before I blew the school fees and everything, it was already been a mess. I basically saw my results. So before then, although my school career has always been a mess. So my first year, I was, I didn't care at all. I wanted to just escape the matrix, drop out of school. If you check these past videos on this channel, you'll see all those periods. No, it was from my second year I started documenting on this channel, but you still see similar stuff to that, right? So I just wanted to drop out, escape the matrix and everything. So I didn't care about registration, I didn't really care about school. So funny enough, I still passed my first year fairly well. Since I didn't even see because of many registrations I didn't do. Like anytime the results would come out, my name wouldn't be on the list. So I basically didn't even know if I was staying, so that I just didn't know. So eventually in my second year I was able to, like towards the end of my second year, when I finally decided I wasn't going to drop out anymore. All this would be stories I'll tell in details another day. So I went to like go and look for I went to go and complain and all that, so they were able to fish out the first year results. I think I only just failed 2 courses and I was fairly happy because I barely did any work. So, but ever since then, I basically saw no other of my results. Second year results came out, third year results came out recently, everybody was talking. I basically just saw no one. But my dad went still the same last week to, go and help me find out and everything. Then I saw the second year and I was actually like, second year I actually didn't feel anything, surprised me, because that was the year when I was really like, I must drop out of school. Then third year, bro, I failed every fucking thing. Like I failed everything, except I think it was just one I passed. Out of like 10 different courses, I failed like 9 or 10 of them. It was just crazy. And plus getting sick, plus final year now, still to pay that school fees now. Is that if I'm not able to rewrite those same 300 level courses on my third year courses, like this final year, I'll have to come back next year to write them again. So just all these crazy things like that just happened, and I honestly felt sick. It just like, to me, at least it just felt like the lowest point of my life. So the reason why I'm making this video is not because I want to say, oh, this is the lowest point of my life, pity me. I don't really like to collect pity from videos and all that. So what I actually like, the main reason why I like to make these videos is to just document this, because I know sometime in the future, 1 year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, 4 years later, 5 years later, I'll be looking back on this very video. Since I actually won't feel better. Like last week I was just in a very I was in a very fucked up mood. I wasn't really capable of recording. But now I feel significantly better. So even though I'm partially smiling, yeah, I'm still not fully happy, but I'm ready to do what it takes. I'm ready to work hard. I'm ready to try to fix everything. So anyways, that's it for now. Like I said, in the future, maybe I'll go in more details in the story. And probably in the future, but it turns out, what I always used to say to myself is like, at least it feels like I've experienced the worst of it all. Like I've basically filled out everything. Filled out my health, filled out money, filled out school, filled out relationship or social life, because I have that. Filled out everything. So it's like, what else is there to do than to win? So anyways, that's it for now. See you sometime in the future.